Hey Cancerians, hope that you're all doing well. Welcome to the channel if you're new, and if you're one of my incredible subscribers, thank you for being here. Please note, general messages won't resonate for everyone, so take what does and leave the rest. If you're not one of my incredible subscribers, and for those of you that are, I just love you guys. Thank you. Your support means everything. But if you're not and you want to be, go ahead. Hit the button. It's free. Get your energy moving throughout the channel. And please note general messages, so they won't resonate for everybody. Just take what does, leave the rest. If none of it resonates, this just means it's not your message this time. So leave it for the Cancerians that do need to hear it, because not everybody's going through the same thing at the same time, right? Have you guys ever used a Roomba, like one of those one of those round vacuums that just do the thing on their own? Oh my gosh, they are so funny. I have never been so entertained. I watch it follow my dog around, and I watch it go and just map out the place. It is just the coolest thing, I tell you. If you don't have one, you gotta get one. There's such a laugh. All right, what do we got? We got lots. Ooh. Okay. In your energy, my friends, you can be free. Make a courageous choice to change your situation. Not seeing things clearly. So there's something here of restriction for you guys. And it's of a mental nature. You're feeling trapped. Maybe somebody has created an illusion around you externally that you can't move forward, or whatever step you're going to take just isn't going to work out. But always know that with this 8 of Swords energy, it's really about challenging your own mind to look at things from a different way, to see a different way, to find your way out, and to not let the fears of your mind keep you paralyzed, okay? And the situation that you have is the 5 here, divine guidance. So this is also akin to the Hierophant, okay? So this is about belief systems, a search for the meaning in life, considering alternative approaches. And it also tells me that some of you might be looking to surround yourself with different people, surrounding yourself with wise teachers or friends, maybe those whose values are the same as yours at this point in time. And that can be very challenging, because that means sometimes that we have to let go of people. Not everybody can come with us on our journey, unfortunately. And as with anything in life, what may work one day or in one chapter of our life doesn't work in another. It's quite incredible, the amazing number of different possibilities and options that are available to us. But there's definitely this search to figure out, what is important to you, or what is your next step. And perhaps that's why you're feeling a little bit stuck in your mind, is that some people are going to have to be left behind. Okay? This is external to you guys, I feel. It's something to do with traditional values, maybe even institutions, maybe a counselor or a mentor that's going to provide you with wisdom and guidance, or a spiritual or religious advisor. Maybe some of you are going to go to see a priest or a vicar or a preacher or imam or a rabbi or a monk. Alternatively, you could be dealing with somebody who's just very set in their ways. The institutions that the Hierophant can represent include anything from, economic to religious to political to social to family, educational, social welfare, even medical institutions like hospitals and such like that. And it can signify that maybe if you're feeling a little stuck, it might be a time to conform to convention or tradition. it's not really a time to rock the boat. It can also be an indicator that you're going to take part in some kind of a traditional ceremony, maybe, or you're starting to create some new traditions or rituals of your own. So if that's what that feeling stuck is, maybe that's what it is. There's a clash in your belief systems. And whoever is around you, possibly, or it could be even just you, but this is coming up in the energy around you. This person is sad and heartbroken, okay? So maybe it's because you're not conforming to how they want you to be. You're not doing the things that you want them to do, and it's upsetting them. They're feeling like, you know, you're going out on your own and doing your own little thing here. Paisley, sorry, my dog. They could see that, they might think that you're even being stuck or not budging, but yet it's possible too that you're seeing them as being that. It's like, yeah, you're not doing anything to change your situation, and you keep yourself stuck, and it's not happiness. It asks also about this person needing to release some regret and embrace opportunities for happiness, or searching for a silver lining. Something that you don't see, or some advice here, is that there's going to be some important communication. There will be a great deal of activity. There will be some sudden and immediate results, right? But again, I just feel like there was just something here where there was a difference. And if it was to do with religious beliefs or spirituality, yeah, people can get very set in their ways, and then it can get hurt. It's like, for example, people getting married. Some don't want a big wedding, some do. Yeah, you could be dealing with a Pisces, but you've got the Hanged Man. But again, someone needs a new perspective, but they're not getting it. Somebody is basically jumping from one bad, hot frying pan into another. So I feel like the situation is that somebody's going to need to take action here, in whatever regard that means to you. You'll know if this is resonating for you, what the situation is. But somebody's going to have to take some action, but there needs to be an internal shift. An internal shift in perception. Okay? Also, it speaks of being impulsive and making rash decisions as a way to distract oneself from some sort of inner discontentment. Perhaps even going from one bad situation to a next without considering where this behavior is taking you. Or it could be the other person. They could continue to do this. Hence, they're in that sad energy. And it's like, maybe you can see how they're trapped, but they don't want to budge in their thinking or see things differently. This card basically asks that, asks whoever's feeling like this, are there feelings that one is trying to avoid confronting, or changes that they know they need to make but are reluctant to tackle? If there are, this card asks to consider, like, what do you fear will happen if you do make this change? And if you genuinely don't know, I mean, if you don't know what to do in terms of the direction of your life, it's asking you to stop. So maybe that's what it is. Even if it's not to do with somebody else, maybe it's just even yourself, and you're feeling sad because you don't know what to do. So here you go, searching for meaning in life. If that's the case, it's saying just stop and breathe and just wait for things to become clearer. But if you do know, for example, that behavior patterns aren't working, then they need to be changed. Basically, our attitudes towards life will determine life's attitude towards us, right? Because what we are going through internally, believe it or not, is exactly what is mirrored to us externally. So if there's something that we're not paying attention to, like, say, if we don't know what we're doing in our life, we could be looking at everybody else and saying, oh, they all seem to have everything going so wonderful for them, but I don't. And then it keeps you in that negative spot because you don't have to take any action to change it. Does that make sense? It's a way to keep us mentally stuck. So it's saying make a courageous choice here to change the situation, right? And because you can't really see clearly just what it is yet, your divine guidance is to sit back, relax a little bit, and see how things unfold. Start getting clear, maybe even start journaling. There's something here, even emotions. There could be just some regret or emotions from the past that are just holding you back that you haven't cleared out. Okay? So tell me more about this Eight of Wands. The Hermit, there it is. Wow, you are definitely on a growth streak here, my friends. So the Hermit, again, is another major arcana. And it's also saying that you do have the wisdom. All right? You have a lot of wisdom. In fact, you've basically gone through a lot, so you can stop and find what it is that's important. But you have to remember, too, that some of you are going through this spiritual enlightenment and this soul searching and this self-reflection and introspection and contemplation. Spirit is also telling you that no matter how much divine guidance you can get, don't completely write it off if it's not working for you, but instead listen to what it's triggering. Because you're entering a period here of soul searching and self-reflection and spiritual enlightenment, and you may even find that you need time alone, and maybe that's why this energy around you is sad, is because people don't understand that right now you're working on things, you're going through a transition. And maybe you need that time alone to gain a deeper understanding of yourself, or to remove yourself from the daily grind in order to discover your true spiritual self and to contemplate the existence and direction in life, or your values. There we go again with the values, right? It can also indicate isolating yourself or withdrawing into oneself in order to recover from a difficult situation. Maybe you're going through just an antisocial phase right now where you just don't want to interact with people. So cross watchers, if you're watching this and you're wondering what the heck is going on, with my Cancerian, that could be what's going on with them. They're just, they're not as socially engaged as they normally are because they're going through things. This signifies somebody who's very wise and mature and knowledgeable, and also maybe an indication of seeking the services of a counselor or a psychiatrist. But regardless, it's a time of focusing on yourself and your own needs, because that could be the case too. If you haven't looked at some of the things that you need to deal with, you could be jumping from one bad situation into another and leaving a trail of heartbreak behind. Not that that's your fault, but that's the consequences, right? Or maybe that's what this other person is doing. They're not dealing with their emotions, and maybe that's why you're stuck in your head and you're wondering what the heck is going on. But also then, if that be the case, then you got to ask yourself why you fall for these people. Why do you attract these people who are broken? Are you trying to fix them? Is there some kind of healing piece to you, and then you can't understand why it doesn't work out? Well, the reason why it probably doesn't work out is because this person was never whole when they came to you, right? So the only person to really rescue is yourself. This isn't a bad thing at all. This is bringing you home to you. Maybe you never even had the chance. Maybe you grew up in a home that just wasn't very emotionally supportive, so now's the time where Spirit is basically saying this is where you get to find out how incredible you are. So what is this Eight of Wands? You may even receive some wise words, but tell me more about that Eight of Gabriel, Eight of Wands. So Five of Swords. Yeah. I feel like either you or whoever's around you, whatever internal conflict they're going through, they're going to be keeping people at a distance right now. And that's okay. That's okay. because it's not going to last forever. And I say that because look at the outcome here. You've got the Page of Raphael, which is also, oh, that dog is so destructive, which is also akin to the Page of Cups. So either you're going to be meeting somebody who's very gentle, loving, dreamy, open-hearted, or a new emotional situation is going to come along. Messages regarding relationships or social invitations or really great intuitive insights are going to start coming towards you, which is fantastic, right? Because there's this new beginning, and maybe that's the thing. Maybe that's the thing. Some of you who may have been with somebody for a good while, maybe you've come to the points now where you know you need to free yourself from a bad relation, or not bad relationship, but from a relationship that's just no longer serving you because both don't seem to be happy. What is this Page of Raphael, please? Ten of Swords. Yeah, somebody's going to be giving a message here like, I don't want to hurt you. I don't want to betray you. I don't want to backstab you in any way. I don't want to let you down in any way, shape, or form. But I have to realize, and I have to get to this point, Eight of Swords to the Ten of Swords, that, you know, I've just had some things that I've had to go through, and either you're going to break it off and you're doing it from a loving place to allow them that freedom to find somebody new, or you're going to communicate in an emotional way like, look, I've just had a lot going on. My mind has literally spun me out of control, but I'm back. Let's see how we can get this sorted. And I have a feeling that if you're dealing with another water sign, they'll be okay with it. They understand. They understand deep down, despite the fact that they emotionally miss you a lot. But there will definitely be an ending. Yeah, somebody wants to persevere here. Okay, somebody wants to go the distance. So have no fear. There is drive and there is determination after this stinking thinking is sorted out and dealt with, okay? So whatever this growth spurt is, things are going to start picking up again. They're going to get back to a good place. All right, Cancerians, that's what I got for you. I'm sending you so much love, and I hope you have an amazing rest of your day. See you soon. Bye, guys. Mwah.